Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode from Magic The Dungeoning, where we today are reacting to Streets of New Capenna, an Art Deco noir style cityscape, effectively, that we're dealing with all of this.
It's zipped,
we're a
but
little
it's
bitter
canonical.
due to the fact. I was about to say we're a little bitter due to our travels in Zimped. If you don't know what we're talking about, please
honestly,
check us
they
out.
are different now. In my defense, I did more of like the gritty 1920. This is like Art Deco, like pretty 1920s.
You did
cream of the crop 1920s. Yeah.
I did.
You were
child labor, industrial revolution.
You were 1920s noir.
Yeah, this is 1920s like Bioshock.
For me personally, you were Private Eyes. This is Mobs. They're two sides of the same coin, but different nonetheless.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, maybe Zimped is now just a city. No, wait, no. New Capenna's only one city. Never mind.
We'll talk about the things we know real quick while we're going into detail with this. First off, it's going to be presented by Joseph Johnson and Becca Scott.
Ooh, love
love that.
Becca Scott also introduced Kamigawa as well with Michael Sinclair, I think his name was.
Whatever. Well,
I'm
sure they'll tell us.
It's been a while.
There was that. What are a couple other things we know? Elsbeth's back. Elsbeth has made a return.
Nixie's made a return.
Nixie's
I'm so
made a return.
excited for Elsbeth. She's my queen.
Hopefully we get to see her card today.
Yep, and so we're going into this, a couple things that we already know. We already know, first off, that there are 5 3-colored families coming from Ikoria, where we did wedges. We are now back to these shard colors.
Yay,
but
more
instead of being known as Esper, Grixis,
Jund,
Naya,
and Sultai?
No, Bant.
No, Bant. They are the Maestros, which is Grixis, which is blue, black, red. The Riveteers, which is red, black, green. The Obscura, which are blue, black, whites. The Cabaretti, which are red, green, white. And the what?
Riveters?
I already said the Riveters. Yeah, the Brokers, which are blue, green, white.
Mm-hmm.
Brokers. So with that, we do know that each family is led by a demon. We have seen 3 of them already. Xander from the Maestros.
Broken.
We've seen Jetmir from the Cabaretti, and we have seen Rafine from the Obscura. So we do know that there are a couple of keyword mechanics in here.
No lie, when Xander got announced, I was ready to go, Wizards, what the hell you doing? That's my character.
Ourselves! Let's go!
Finally, but luckily, and to anyone listening who's watching this is my character in our other campaign, for Savage World's campaign, May Cry, is named Xander.
Yes.
Who was a sniper spec ops assassin before he joined the campaign May Cry.
Admittedly, this Xander does have more drip, so...
Xander, man. They're these two. My Xander and Xander and Magic are nothing.
No
alike.
relation.
No relation whatsoever.
Also, that Xander would kick your Xander's ass. Let's be realistic.
Absolutely.
He's got magic.
He would punk me.
I read the whole story, and actually, he's pretty cool.
He's pretty
I hate that I like him.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bobby.
Oh my god.
But right now, we're gonna talk over this because we don't know if we would get DMCA'd over it, but.
The wide cat goes wide.
Hello.
I mean, I would love to go wide.
Today, we're going to live it up a little with all the grit and glamour of Magic's newest set, Streets of New Capenna. I'm Becca Scott.
Is that what the set's
as
called?
An actor, streamer, gamer, or just find what I'm up to on my channel, Good Time Society.
And I'm Joe Johnson. You can catch me every week doing a little magic with my friends on my channel, Tabletop Jocks.
Yes, and today we're going to be digging into.
He got out of I Hate Your Deck just in time.
Oh,
yeah.
Seedy underbelly, all while trying to figure out which.
I'm happy for him.
We're going to throw our lot in with.
Wait, what if we don't end up picking the same family?
Sorry about that.
Sure, it's fine. I mean, that's just business. We can still socialize on our own time.
Okay, you ready to do this?
Yeah, let's go.
This is a lovely set, by the way.
I want to see the. Oh my god.
Can you turn it up?
Damn.
Oh, you are looking sharp.
Like the video?
You.
Well, it's a classy joint and it's a special occasion.
Oh, exactly. And New Capenna is not just a new set, but it's an entirely new setting for Magic. a towering vertical metropolis founded by angels and built out of glass, steel, and gold.
Oh yeah, but in the years since, it has fallen into the hands of 5 demonic crime families, all fighting for the biggest piece of that city-shaped pie.
Still, even with all that crime and corruption, New Capenna is thriving. So if you got the smarts, the moxie, and you're in with one of those 5 families, you could be headed right to the top. And that's a great place to be in this city.
Jasper,
Yeah,
we
to
can
help
pick
us
up your
climb our
keyboard.
way there, we're going to be talking to our friends at Wizards of the Coast, going to tell us all about those families and their most powerful players. Shall we?
Let's do it.
I'm digging the sounds, I'm not even gonna lie.
Right?
Oh,
Well,
man.
who
No,
we have
it's Danny's
here?
keyboard.
It's
Yeah, we can hear
Janelle,
Danny's
Lore
keyboard.
Master for New Capenna.
Great to meet you both. Shall we get started?
It sounds like if you want to get ahead in New Capenna, you'll have to figure out who is watching your back. Can you give us a little rundown of these new 5 families?
Sure, let's get right into it with the first family, the Brokers. So
There
the
we go.
Brokers are a green, white, and blue aligned law
Sound like a bunch of
firm,
nerds.
known for getting creative with the wording of their magical contracts.
You got that right,
If you're in a
Ryan?
fix, they're there to help. And they
Oh,
always
no.
say
What?
when something
Oh.
goes wrong. So you can
That's
just
cool.
You
That
were
guy's got a
saying-
Don't
gun.
worry too much about the fine print.
Okay, they're a bunch of nerds with cool guns.
Yeah, completely legitimate.
Shut up.
And glass shields?
I mean, it'd be a real shame if something bad were to happen, right? They're just offering a little protection, sometimes in a very direct way, like they do with their shield mechanic, which you can
Shield?
see here. On
Oh.
Shield counter.
Okay.
Disciplined Duelist.
Hold it.
Green, white, blue for a 2/1 creature.
Oh, he's gonna read it anyway. Never mind. That's right. They read them.
2/1 double strike for 3 mana. Enters the battlefield with a shield counter on it. If it would be dealt damage or destroyed, remove a shield counter from it instead.
Wait, did
It's
Atraxa
like-
just get stronger?
It's temporary indestructible.
It's Totem
Yeah.
Armor without the enchantment.
It is. Huh.
Oh no.
Now, I will say this. It's pseudo indestructible because it says if dealt damage, which means you could hit this with a 1 damage spell
Oh,
and remove
absolutely.
its shield counter.
Oh, yeah.
But
Mm.
3 mana 2/1 with double strike that has pseudo indestructibles, pretty solid actually.
Imagine like having a shield counter on something and you just throw it and it's got trample, so like you don't really care.
Shield counter on it. If it
Right?
would be dealt damage or destroyed, remove.
Look
the
at
shield
him. He's like,
counter
I'm
from
gonna
it
beat the
instead.
shit at you.
Ooh, double strike, never mad at that.
All right. So you get a few of these going around.
So he's got
and
first
these
strike, so
smaller
he's not even
creatures
gonna
are
get
be a little
dealt damage
scrappier than you
anyway.
expect. It's defensive.
Not the
but
first
in a
time
way
you
that
block
lets you
him.
Pivot into some more aggressive
I mean, he's
plays.
got a pretty
By the way,
spicy
Don't
mana
he's a
base.
human
Those
citizen.
Counters, they count
Citizen.
modifications. Say you were going to do a little mixing and matching with some Neon Dynasty.
Totally, and you'll see broker cards with ways of leveraging spare counters, like their no-nonsense boss, Falco Spara.
Falco. Alrighty.
Spara, Pact
It's a
Weaver.
bird
Green,
demon.
White blue for a 3/3 legendary creature, Bird Demon.
With Flample.
Okay, I see. Yeah, he's not exactly.
Not reading that one. Hold on.
Flacco Spar,
3/3
Pact
with
Weaver.
flying and trample. Enters the battlefield with a shield counter on it, so it's got that temporary indestructibility. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast spells from the top of your library, removing a counter from a creature you control, in addition to paying their other costs.
Hey Ryan, you know that other deck you got? We know that other deck you got?
You mean those 2 other decks I have?
Yeah.
So
You gonna
I
fucking do it
mean-
again?
Oh, I'm gonna do it again.
Do it again.
I mean, top deck manipulation, remove counter. Oh my god, there's that elvish. What's that elvish card that taps and adds a mana, but you
Elvish
can put a
Visionary?
minus. No, you can.
No,
It taps and adds a green, but you could put a -1/-1 counter on it to untap it, which means you could use that to put the -1/-1 counter on to then remove it to cast a spell.
So you
Off the
tap
top
to
of your
add
deck.
the mana, remove the counter to play the card that you just. Oh boy.
Oh, this is gonna be a
So,
fun
well, so
game.
actually, Falco, Sensei's Divining Top, and that elf go infinite. You draw your deck.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
what? What do you mean?
Because you would put the Divining Top on top, tap it, put a -1/-1 counter to untap it, use the green you got from the elf, remove the counter, and cast it off the top. You draw your deck with those 3 cards.
Yep.
Hey Ryan, I didn't know you were
Alrighty.
part of the Wizards R&D team.
Alrighty. Strong standing, strong showing.
Oh my god.
Wizards just knows what I like.
Mr.
I wish they knew what I
Sparrow
like.
trades and favors, and he's perfectly willing to call those.
But
in
also,
and vote for
Falco.
protection if it'll get him the next card in your.
He's
deck.
a f-
In his mind, all these deals and contracts.
It's a fake
are for the sake
name.
of the greater good, preventing a doomsday prophecy that could spell the end of the city, if not the entire plane.
I mean, as far as law firms.
That's a lovely
go,
card.
Oh, that's cool.
It's Johannes
Try
Voss.
telling that to the other families
My
whose turf is getting
favorite.
muscled in on. Of course, when things come to blows, the brokers have muscle of their own, like the leader of the bedecked brokers commander deck, Harry the Pulverizer.
Harry the Pulverizer.
1 green, white, blue for a 3/3 legendary creature, Rhino Soldier.
Okay.
Wow, this Rhino doesn't mess
ETBs
around.
put a shield counter on target creature.
On target creature could be any target. Okay.
When he attacks, target creature you control gains trample, gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of different kinds of counters among permanents you control.
Hey, remember
Wow.
Ikoria with the whole Cathrol deck that was about counters?
Flying, vigilance, trample, lifelink, death touch, menace, trample.
They have to be
First
keyword.
strike-
You could use keyword counters or infect
First
counters.
strike, +1, -1, shield. So the most you're gonna get when he swings is +11 and trample.
I mean,
Yeah.
they don't call him the Pulverizer for nothing. I'll tell you that.
I think I
the
found
shield
like a-
counter, so that's 12.
I think I found my commander deck.
Oh
no,
my
I
god!
counted the shield counter.
Oh,
Yeah.
I lied.
It comes up to a 14/14.
But I mean, realistically, he comes in, puts a shield counter on himself, swings, and immediately makes himself a 4/4 with trample
Yeah.
Yeah.
and pseudo indestructible.
It's Commander
The only problem with the
time,
shield
let's
counters is you
go.
can lose them, so
Nah,
that ability actually starts
Count on
losing.
Somebody and then he gets real big and
It's not like you can't make more shield
Probably
counters.
other
Looks like
cards
this
that
guy's
grant
on the
you
up and
shield.
up.
He's not allowed to stay.
Joshua
Oh, yeah.
Raphael
Oh.
did that
And
one.
like, think
Here
about
is
like
all
how many
hard,
like
which is
different
tough
kinds
when
of
you
counters
got
exist in Magic that you can just
breaking
have on cards.
Convincing people.
By the way,
Yeah.
am I crazy or is the gold different
Rhino in the China shop.
The
Okay.
gold?
for the multicolor?
Yeah, and I guess he
It's
encourages
different. It's-
really creative deck building too.
Looks
He
darker.
pushes
Well,
you
let's
to
see it on the
Almost
next card.
bronze.
Instead of just going in all
Totally
on
wasn't
the
on,
1/1
wasn't by
count.
accident.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of different counters, and they should all be respected.
Exactly.
And there you have it. The brokers will keep you safe and they don't go back on their word. So if you're willing to swing a deal and sign on that dotted line, you'll be in good hands. Our next family, the Obscura, are a group of blackmailers and con artists aligned with white, blue,
Let's
and
do
black
this.
mana.
I will.
They're skilled spellcasters.
Oh,
that use
dope.
Magic and
Josh
finesse to run
Haas.
Griffs, dig up dirt,
Sam White.
and rewrite some headlines from behind the scenes.
Sounds pretty slick.
That's a new name.
So,
Remy,
you avoid ending
yeah.
up as one of their marks.
That's a
Easier
legacy
said than
name.
done. Thanks to their signature mechanic Connive, they're pretty good at.
We
staying
already
a
know
step
about Connive,
ahead.
don't
Check
we?
it out here.
We
on
do
the
know
Yes,
about
Tabletop
Connive.
Connive was.
But
Ledger Shredder.
oh.
1 in the blue for a 1/3 bird advisor with flying, and whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, Ledger Shredder connives. To connive, draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature.
To be, it's
so
it's
I
unfortunate
will
that-
say this. First off, no evidence, no crime. Love that. Love
I
that
was
flavor
saying,
text.
I saw that.
Secondly,
Ledger Shredder.
whenever a player, which means you and your opponents,
Yeah, that
play
that
their
is-
second spell each
That's
turn,
handy.
he gets the connive,
It's
which
a
is
shame
draw and
Obscura
discard.
colors aren't like very madnessy, you know? Madness is more
No,
of like
but
a
they
red black.
are but they are flashbacky
Mm,
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
and heavy in graveyard recursion.
And there's that one card from Kamigawa that's like, hey, discard a card, exile it, you may cast it this turn. It's like one of the artifacts.
one of the automatons. He's a 2/1 for 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But 2
Damn
mana
it.
for a 1/3 flyer that can
We'll
get
play the
stronger.
trail. I've got these perfect.
All right, let's see this
documents right
legendary
here.
creature.
Everything's completely above board. Really?
Yeah, gives you a lot of flexibility over the course of the game, too. Enough conniving, and soon you're gonna have your hand, your battlefield, and your graveyard set up just the way you want.
Exactly. The Obscura are all
Bird.
about turning a situation of their advantage by having just a little bit more intel than
I like that outfit a lot, actually.
God, they're just like the
Allegedly,
Azorius, but like the
juiciest
dark
intel
ending.
ends up going straight to the boss of the Obscura.
They're the opposite.
Rafine. Did we see Rafine yet?
Rafine.
Yes,
we
we
have.
have seen her.
Okay,
White,
yeah.
blue, black for a 1/4 legendary creature, Sphinx Demon.
They love their
All
ward.
right. So she comes with built-in evasion and protection. Hey, not a bad start. Especially once you start racking up them counters with connive.
And just like you'd expect from a boss, she does her best work when you've got as many eyes and ears on the ground as possible.
And again, allegedly, rumors say
Allegedly.
Rafine's all about using her network.
They're gonna
to
use
dig
that
up
word a
secrets,
lot.
while making sure no
Allegedly.
one's prying too deeply into her own.
And what could a Demon Sphinx mob boss possibly have to hide?
Well, you didn't hear this from me. But word on the street is that recently every Obscura Oracle had the same vision at the same time. And they're trying to sort out exactly what that means. Rafine's apparently got enough of a stake in this to put her top agent on the case. A former news hound that heads up the Obscura Operation Commander deck. Camise, Obscura Oculus.
Camise, Obscura Oculus.
I
One
love
white,
that
blue, black
artwork.
for-
Cephalid.
She's a cephalid. Oh, a rogue! Come on! Why are you not just blue-black? Whenever you attack, target attacking creature can't be blocked this turn. It connives. Then choose another attacking creature with lesser power. That creature gains double strike until end of turn.
What?
Okay.
What?
So realistically, she makes one creature unblockable and can make it stronger, and then she goes, hey, BT dubs, this creature's got double strike.
So you put your Thief of Sanity with double strike, and then you make the Thief of Sanity unblockable, and whatever has infect on it, give it double strike. Or death touch.
Goodness.
You make the bad thing unblockable, you make the death touch thing double strike.
Okay.
God, does this replace Nihilor as my white blue black deck?
Yes, do it. Absolutely, you should. I don't like playing against Nihilor. He makes me upset. This just makes me scared.
Would you rather be upset or scared?
I'd rather feel fear. That means I get to be more violent and justified.
But super cool. I think the fact that she only connives once compared to like Rafine, who connives a number of times equal to the number of attacking creatures.
They combo nicely.
She also wants 2 creatures attacking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the white, blue, black are some of the most evasive colors in Magic.
Oh,
so,
absolutely.
Getting as many swingers as possible is very, very potent. However, I think I'm gonna like Camise better as a commander than the one that's like a wide and Esper.
It's
Rafine.
But I think she's cool. Super nice design. By the way, so far we've seen a theme of 4 mana for the commanders.
Yep.
I hope it stays true. Let's keep going.
Also 2/4 relevant stat line.
I can't lightning bolt it.
Luminescence is on point.
Hey, just because the work's not pretty, no reason you can't look sharp doing it.
It's impressive how well she manipulates combat without actually getting her hands dirty.
Yeah, she actually doesn't have to attack. It's just whenever you attack.
Is this the second? Oh yeah, the Pierre the Polarized has to attack. She's like, nah.
You guys do it. I got this.
It's the mark of good
I'll handle the
Done
paperwork.
your job right, no one knows you were even there in the first place. If you're hoping to get away with the perfect crime, you're gonna find a lot of like-minded individuals in the Obscura.
All right, so who's up next?
Yeah, Will.
Next, we have the Maestros, who are aligned with
Here you go, Jasper.
and red. They're a bunch of old money vampires who appreciate the finer things in life and aren't shy about killing.
This is so Jasper and her. Oh,
Yeah.
They're a society of art
Jody
aficionados.
Muir. Oh God.
But to those in the know,
I love those outfits.
Oh my
Actually,
gosh, these are all great.
led by
We love it.
Lord Xander the Collector.
we've already
Hi,
seen
Sandy.
Xander the
How's it
Collector.
going?
4 blue, black, red for a
That's
is
the
mean.
concrete.
legendary creature.
this. He is, but
that
he's also
Concrete.
7 mana. He's not really doing a whole lot, but he's also not doing nothing.
being the boss is all about.
Does he mill half your library?
And he wants you to know it.
Yes.
When he attacks, the defending player mills half their library.
Classy.
Rounded down.
He doesn't let you
Rounded
forget
down,
that
yeah.
he's the boss, though.
Damn.
As soon as he hits the
That's
board,
just an inconvenience.
It's also when he dies, target opponent sacrifices half their
He knows that
non-land
winning has a
permanents rounded
price,
down.
And it's
Yep.
best if you're not the one paying.
If only he was a
You can see that
wizard,
motto
you
summed
know?
up nicely in the Maestro's signature mechanic.
I'd put him in a Nala.
Oh,
Casualty.
oh.
Casualty. Hello.
Chat.
A little chat. 1 in a blue for an instant with Casualty 1. As you cast this spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 1 or greater. When you do,
Copy the spell?
All right,
Oh,
that
pause.
seems fine, just a little
Look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand and the other on the bottom of your library. Oh my lord, you can copy
Wow.
this for sacking a creature?
That's
Oh,
strong.
no.
Do you, okay.
I like
okay,
that.
Okay, so do you know how many devils in red are like, hey, sacrifice me, deal 1 damage? I'm going to
Yeah.
make the trash monster deck.
This is
Now,
okay.
hold on. It did say casualty 1, but that doesn't mean, and they said the new mechanic is casualty, meaning
it's
we could
casualty
have
1.
higher numbers.
Oh, absolutely.
So is it power
Though-
1 or, okay, it's or greater.
But yeah, if you have a 1/1 token at instant speed, 2 mana, sack it, look at the top 2 cards of your library, 1 in the hand, 1 on the bottom, twice? Especially for
That's
especially for
solid.
Magecraft decks. Love this.
Oh
my God. Oh,
I can't wait for the take an extra turn
What?
casualty 10 card.
Well, I'm waiting for the idea for her Kaikar deck. She loves this card in Kaikar. She casts it,
Really
gets
do.
the spirit, sacks the spirit she just made to
Right.
copy it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, does the
that-
whole casualty trigger have to resolve before the spirit enters the battlefield, or
It says as you cast the spell, so you'd have to pay the cost before you get it. But
So
she
you need a
sacks the
spirit
spirit and
already,
gets the
but, like-
spirit back.
fair
Yeah.
enough?
Yeah,
Either way, it still works.
So you
It's
just need a little
an
gas in
even
the
deal.
tank.
Yeah.
that's I like Casualty. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I want to
it's
see
definitely
more
good.
of these effects.
Sure, nothing bad will happen.
I want to see the
We're gonna be
casualty.
seeing Nello,
Let me tell
who we
you.
know is the
So,
leader of
quick
the
aside,
Maestro deck.
Just a little suggestion.
In this life, you're the dripper, you
Maybe
drown,
if a
Spider-Man.
little 1/1 token was out,
my
you wanted to sacrifice them, you could dig up another.
Yeah, imagine your 1/1's not doing anything.
I love the cards called
They
A
have
Little
class,
Chat.
But that doesn't stop them from being ruthless. If getting the job done right or stylishly means some collateral damage, so be it. And if you're already thinking, gee, I wish every spell I cast could have Casualty, then I'd like to introduce you to Xander's right-hand man and leader of the Maestro's Massacre.
I'm
Man.
listening.
God.
And Nello the Painter.
Oh, he's
He's only 3
3
mana.
Death Touch, the first instant or sorcery you cast, your turn has casualties.
Oh, what?
Give me a second.
Wow. Anello, man. All right. All right.
Every work of art is a hit.
The first internet.
Wow, that is all right. I'll say
Jasper,
this.
You know,
This
Jasper.
is Jasper's deck. Like
It is Jasper. Me and you were going to be going back
Jasper
and forth
calls
about
dibs.
this. No, yeah, Meisters are yours, dude. Meisters are yours.
Oh.
I won't even argue it.
I will say this though. That artwork is awesome. He
Yeah.
looks so cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, but then yeah, we already see it. Casualty 2. You need to sacrifice a creature with power 2 or greater instead. So I guess the higher the casualty is, the more worth it is the cop. But imagine like you're like, well, I'm thinking you're like, oh, by the way, explosive
but look,
singularity,
look,
deal 10
look in
damage to any
the-
target, sack a
Look
2
in the
power
text.
creature.
It says 2 or greater when you do copy the spell, and you may choose new targets for the copy.
So it's 2 or greater. So like if you have like a bunch of like 3 power things on board, this
Yeah.
still hits. If you have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hey, sacrifice a freaking Pelucranos.
Sacrifice a
Pelucranos.
decayed zombie.
Oh yeah.
That Jadar will make every end step.
Yeah. Jadar slots right into that type of deck.
Hey, I'd like to make a formal apology to Thraxamander in advance.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This,
Yeah.
I will. So I will say, super cool artwork.
Oh
A super cool artwork. That ability seems really great. Jasper just likes all the one plus more than one toughness creatures with death touch. We've learned his style. But
I just like
yeah.
death touchy people.
yeah, that is
Prosper is
really
also an
cool.
example.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking
you're
like,
right.
what if you cast explosive singularity, which is you can tap creatures, make it cast less, and it deals 10 damage to any target, and then you sacrifice, I don't know, one of the tokens you tapped to help cast it.
Yeah. I mean, that is
And
just.
now it's 20 damage. It's 10 damage twice to any target.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
Oh,
disgusting.
man.
Creature,
gas.
vampire,
Yeah.
assassin.
Anello is.
Hello,
all right,
Tim,
then.
too. He looks like
Yeah.
trouble. Death touch, not bad.
He looks like trouble, but hello.
Wizards of the Coast, I did not need another spell slinger deck.
I love my job too.
However, I'm not
Whatever
complaining.
spell I wanted every turn.
Anello loves his job. He loves his family, but like any good maestro, he's really doing this for the art. And assassination is the medium of
So we
fucking
only
hate
have
this
2
set,
houses
but I love
left.
this
Prime
set.
with that extra dash of showmanship and panache. The
Panache.
maestros, they're gonna be the family for you.
Okay.
Who's next?
Now, if you
The
prefer a
Prismari,
more
but with
practical
black.
approach, we've also got
Shut
the
up.
Riveteers aligned
Here we go,
with black,
Riveteers.
red, and green. They were the workers
Smash.
and artisans who helped build New
Alright.
Capenna, and they can
Let's see
break it
this.
or some kneecaps just
Rocks.
as easily.
Oh,
They're
that's
experts in
cool.
everything from
Whoa.
demolition to
Ooh.
That's a
intimidation.
flamethrower. That is a flamethrower. That's a
To
chainsaw.
help along those unfortunate accidents.
That's what I'm talking about. Was that a boxing ring we just saw? No.
How is that a
We got some
forest, by
sports
the
fans
way?
up in here. Let's go.
The Riveteers love a good fight.
There's
They're
a
all
warehouse
about
that's just
working
a I guess
hard,
it's got
hitting
lumber in
hard,
it.
and playing hard.
I
All
mean,
in order to
Shannon, knowing your playstyle, this sounds like you.
Yeah.
Smash.
Here we go.
Smash.
Tora.
Smash. Smash.
Zion-Tora.
Zeatora, the
Smash.
Incinerator.
Smash.
Zia
Smash.
Tora.
Red green for a 6/6 legendary creature, demon dragon. Okay, so putting this whole
Okay, they're not reading it. So at the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, Ziator the Incinerator deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and you create 3 treasures.
Damn.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Hey,
Wait,
Ryan,
so
does
you
she-
could just throw trash and sacrifice trash to get 3 treasures for a 1-mana 1/1?
Huh.
Oh, you're thinking that. I'm thinking Tainted Strike, and you sacrifice a 10-power creature, and everybody dies.
Wait.
It only does it to one
Oh.
target.
Okay. Oh no, you're dead now.
Hi.
Again, yes, I see your point. Wizards, you gotta stop printing me so many dragons. I can only create so many decks.
No, but like I love the idea that like Ryan goes, all right, Zayatora's on the field. All right, go to end step, sack the Ur Dragon, take 10.
I could do that. I'm
Literally.
and I'm crazy enough to do it.
I believe you. Don't do it.
6 mana, 6/6 flying dragon that can just start burning your opponents.
Yeah,
and
that
makes
is
Yeah.
new treasures. Jesus.
that's good.
You don't even have to
That's
swing.
cool.
You just wait.
No, but you have no reason not to. She doesn't have
Yeah.
to be untapped for that ability to go
Exactly.
off.
No, but like, I mean, you don't have to like swing her into possible danger. You just like
That's also true.
play creatures,
Yeah,
blow
but
them
why
up.
wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you not swing with a 6/6 flyer?
Yeah, it's
touch
also
in the
true,
air.
Like,
Though I love how the bird demon had trample. The dragon demon? Nah.
Does not.
nah.
Dragons don't need to trample. They don't touch the ground. Anyway,
Yeah,
I want to
but
see that commander.
super
Yeah, I go
strong
with you. I would
showing.
be the commander.
I don't know if she's the
Wow.
best person in town to work for.
That's,
You'd be
that's
surprised.
so. I love the
Zayatora's
artwork
quite
too.
proud of her family and what they've done for the city. Her ability is really just making sure they're firing on all cylinders. So here, let me give you a little more context with the
Wait.
Riveteer's mechanic Blitz.
Blitz.
Oh.
Young Jaxus the Troublemaker.
Jaxus the Troublemaker, 3 and a red for a 2/3 legendary creature, human warrior. She can be cast by paying her blitz cost of 1 and a red. If you cast this spell for its blitz cost, it gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card.
Wow.
Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. can
I
roll with
mean,
this.
So for
You
1
ready
and a
to
red,
roll?
Whoopsie, hold up.
so for 1 and a red, you can dash it, but you draw a card.
You
yeah,
so
it's
I think a big comparison would be Flame Rush Rider. Yeah, Dash is a really good. But the
There's
difference
also
is
another one.
Dash, you'll get it back.
yes.
Where with Blitz, you sack it and draw a card. But see, I love the idea of this. You actually play the Blitz cost with Zayatora out. Zayatora throws her at somebody at the end of turn. You create 3 treasures and draw a card.
Yeah. Oh, that's
And deal
freaking.
2 damage to any target.
Yeah,
Jax is the
that's
Troublemaker
disgusting.
also, like, you know, if you have 3 mana on board, you blitz it out, you'd use the 1 mana to tap the ability, and then you can just blitz whatever X you want, or like copy whatever else. you
I'm
want.
also looking at that for Obeka.
Yeah. Oh, Becca was.
Yeah, blitz and
Because
Obeka would be
I'll go
nice.
2
You
mana
draw
for
a
this.
card and then you don't have to sacrifice it.
No, it's when this creature dies, draw a card. So I
Oh.
will not be able to draw the card for it.
But like, if you
this
just want to
would
get creatures
still-
on the board for cheap,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
for Obeka, this
Of
would be
which she
really
can
good.
create, of which she can create tokens
Yep.
that have the Blitz ability.
That is
essentially.
damn.
This is hold on. So you know what this is? This is 3 mana. Discard. This is 3 mana for me. 2 red and 1 in Obeka. It's 2 red and 1. Make a copy of a creature I control that has haste, and keep both her and the copy on the battlefield at the end of my turn.
Or, you know, swing with the Hasty Boy, and then draw a card because
Oh,
you
no.
don't care what it hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That
also,
this is interesting. I like it.
that's a big bitch.
Hey, add
Look
it
at
to
her. She's got 2 ogres behind her, and her eyes are glowing red.
Yes, they are.
Oh, also she's a warrior. Hello for Tazri.
She ain't playing no games. I mean, she's ready to put that ring in the good.
By the
use,
way,
you know
notice
what
how
I'm
it says
saying?
regular at the bottom,
Yes.
which means she's got an extended art or an alt art.
She's probably got
Probably
extended
both.
art.
Boys in the back too. They
Possibly.
keep game.
And like you just saw, she's
But
also
super
available
strong
with
showing
art
from the
and
Riveteer.
Firebox.
Oh,
Cool.
Oh, that's the Biobox promo.
oh boy.
That's so cool. Shit, my
I
lord.
see how the game plan is coming together. So you
I
can
mean, I like
cast her
both
when you
artworks.
need- you're
I do
thinking
not wanna
long
fight
term,
her.
But if
No.
you can access her ability right now, hit your opponents with something they didn't see coming.
Mommy,
maybe?
sorry.
That's
Mommy,
cool.
sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy,
Jasper.
sorry.
Faster.
Has.
Listen, I love the idea of a woman who can literally kill me.
Even if you take the quick and dirty approach and get that free
Same.
draw in so you don't fall behind on card advantage.
Just like-
And now you got that Zayatora out. You can
Punch
get
my
more
spine
extra damage
through my
just
chest.
Out of it.
The Riveteers are always
Hot.
willing to roll up their sleeves and get the job done, as long as you pay them what they're due.
That's a
And they
raccoon.
won't leave you empty
There's a
handed,
raccoon
even on a
in the
run.
Those are
Riveteer.
raccoons.
Looking to
Those
put
are
together a crew in a
raccoons.
hurry? Look no further than the commander of the Riveteers Rampage.
Here we go.
Henzi Toolbox Torex.
Yes, we've got a gangster.
black, red, and green for a 3/3 legendary.
Oh my
creature.
god, he's Slav
Purple
squatting!
rogue. Said the magic
Blitz.
word with commander for this
I
one.
know.
Each creature spell with mana value 4 or greater has Blitz. The Blitz cost is equal to its mana cost, but Blitz costs you pay costs 1 less for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this game.
Interesting.
Yikes!
Wow. Okay. Look who designed them.
Johannes Voss.
It's fate. It's fate.
I'm hence the Toolbox Torex.
Why
I
does
got
he
what you need.
Why does he look like he looks like a fucking Russian mobster? Like with the fucking hat and the coat and the
Right?
Dude's carrying a knife and wearing brass knuckles.
Oh, he
Johannes
about it.
Voss has outdone himself.
He has.
Yeah, he's
So-
coming in clutch, man.
Take
Oh my
everything you
goodness.
know about Blitz and panhandle it.
That's
So
a
if you
strong
can cast his
showing.
commander like 2 times,
Two
anything
times,
that-
and then your
and it-
4 mana spells cost 2.
Yeah.
anything that costs
That
like
is-
4 yeah, Jesus Christ. Hey,
Well,
so
I will say this. It says each creature spell you cast with mana value 4 or greater has Blitz. The Blitz cost is equal to its mana cost, which means you still have to pay colors.
well,
Right.
yes.
So, like, if you cast him from the command zone 4 times in the game, Zayatora is still going to cost 3 mana, even though she's normally 6. You
Right.
still have to play the red, black, green.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
still, that is still, yeah.
Shannon, if you go with this commander, it's finally a commander that, like, gets sent back to command zone and you're like, ha, thanks. That was the plan.
I mean,
This
yeah,
is- Yeah, this is a deck that wants to keep ramping even into the late game.
Shannon be like, my commander costs 12 mana. Good.
Sure.
Paid.
Good.
Fine.
I got
then.
it.
I also have, there's also probably going to be a card that helps cheat him onto the battlefield at least once or twice. For this
Probably.
mana value.
Yeah.
Like, maybe,
I mean,
like,
he has to
pay.
Cast
pay
himself
life.
from the command zone, so.
I mean, it's not impossible.
I like what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, so far, so
Right,
good.
That's what I'm saying. The Blitz, kind of like a built-in sneak attack. with
I can't-
better.
I can't
also
believe
now
that
I'm
title-
Yeah,
Titles.
yeah, actually, that's a good point. You have a commander with built-in sneak attack.
Oh yeah, he knows.
Oh,
this
yeah.
shit like the back of his
Oh
hand.
yeah,
And he's got connections
here's
to
6
hook
mana,
you up
Blight
with
Steel.
Whatever you need, just as long as he gets a little cut off the top.
Oh, he died. Shuffle him into my library. Also draw a card.
Yeah.
Hey, that's just good business.
Draw
If
Blight
you're
Steel.
looking for a rough and tumble family for the working
Possible.
criminal, then you're gonna
Yeah, I
love
mean, it
Through
is.
the Tears. But hey, what if you're here in New Capenna looking for a good time? That's where the cabaret.
Here's a cabaret.
They're a
Shan, you here for a good
Alrighty.
time?
and white aligned group
Always.
known for throwing the best shindigs on the plane. And they've got their claws sunk into the entertainment industry. So if roaring applause and clinking glasses are your idea of fun,
Oh, no.
then a cabaret party is the place.
Cat!
Let's go.
Okay, how do I snag an invite?
Well, the good news is they're hardly exclusive. The cabaret recruit from every part of society. Their boss knows it's not enough to just survive, you also have to live. And he's a big believer in the more the merrier. So check out the MC of the New Capenna social scene,
Jetmir.
Jetmir, Nexus of Rough.
Wide cat goes
Jetmir,
wide. Wide
Nexus
cat
of
goes
Rebel.
wide.
One
Wide
red,
cat goes
green,
wide.
white for a
Wide.
5/4 legendary creature, Cat Demon. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Cabaret party don't stop.
Huh? Giving out vigilance, giving out trample, giving out double strike. That's a party right there.
That seems like a guy who knows how to have
So
a good time.
3 commanders
Everybody
cost 4
come through,
mana.
come through.
2 of the commanders
Jetmir's
cost 3
a generous
mana.
guy, and he loves it when someone new.
That's
joins.
honestly
Let's
not
see.
too bad.
Which is actually
Let's see what the
basis
commander of this deck
cabaret
has to do.
mechanic, Alliance.
A lot?
Seen here on Devilish Valet.
Devilish Valet.
Thomas,
Two
look,
and a
you're
red
in the
for a
deck.
1/3 creature devil warrior with trample, haste, and alliance. Whenever another
Alliance.
creature enters
I'm
the
shocked he's
battlefield
actually letting
under
you
your
hold him like
control,
that. You had to use him
double
like that.
Devilish
He won't for
Valet's
long.
power until end of turn. Oh my.
Whoa.
What does Alliance do?
Dissecting. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, double Devilish Valet's power until end of turn.
Bye-bye.
So, in the cabaret, you're in white, which is really good at flickering.
Yeah.
Or just spawning tokens in general.
Yeah, he does. I was just about to say, he does not say the word non-token creature.
So what's the commander going to be for this deck?
Nobody
I wonder?
thought twice about checking their
Wait,
weapons
wait,
at the
wait,
door
wait.
until they were informed that there were no weapons. There was no weapon check at the door.
So wait. It doesn't say once per turn. It says if I spawn
Nope.
100 tokens,
He
his
doubles
power,
his power 100 times.
Yeah, 1 to 100.
And the most important
Four,
part is
six,
that he
eight.
has trample and haste.
Yep.
So you could just murder someone by spawning 50 tokens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
You
White
could
cat
murder
goes-
them by spawning
How many do you need to get to
6.
20?
6.
2, 4,
I think put
6, 8. No, 2, 4,
8,
8, 16, 24. So I'm sorry,
24.
32.
32. Yeah.
32. 64.
5. It's 5 creatures he kills.
In standard, at least.
Yeah, in standard. I mean, in Commander, he's still pretty relevant. I mean, call the Coppercoats, get you a creature for each get you a 1/1 token for each creature your opponents control.
Mana Molten Echoes. Mirror March in him could just win the game.
Oh,
Because-
this dude, this
All right.
Cool, we ain't taking no for an answer.
Imagine you get real lucky
Yeah,
with
I'll
Mirror March.
check that for you if
True.
you want. That's a good friend right there.
I'm sure you'll get it back eventually.
Yeah, for a price. He doesn't want to just get this party started. He wants it started now, and he wants it started big. He's gonna get that power up in there.
The Cabaretti are always really jazzed for new arrivals, even if they're not so happy to see them go. Nobody likes a buzzkill, after all.
Nobody likes a
General sees
buzzkill
leaving the
after
family
one.
as less of a
Well,
party
that's me, I'm
foul
buzzkilling,
and
so.
more outright betrayal.
Can't all be perfect.
So once the party starts, you might find it hard to leave, especially if you're a politician or a celebrity they want in their back pocket. But hey, at least while you're there, you get to sit back and enjoy the sweet stylings of Kit Canto, Mayhem Diva, leader of the Cabaretti Cacophony.
Oh my god,
She's
she's,
a
a
cat
cat
bard
singer.
druid.
Mayhem
No,
Diva.
yeah, oh my god.
1 red, green, white for a 3/3 legendary creature, cat bard druid. Kitty Commander, yes please.
Enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token. At the beginning of combat on each player's turn, you may tap 2 untapped creatures you control. When you do, target creature that player controls gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of
Oh
turn.
my
Go
god.
to that creature.
Oh no.
All right.
Don't tell Danny that she gets to goad things in the command zone. You're not here right now. You didn't hear that.
Interesting. So realistically, the big thing that you know is going to swing, because she comes in and she can activate her ability. It's not
Yep.
2 other untapped creatures you control. It's just 2 untapped creatures.
So basically,
And you're in the colors
if you
that
end your turn and you go, hey, the guy to my left is about to swing with a really big dragon or whatever. You go, not at me though.
yeah, you're like, hey, Dragon, go somewhere else.
This is a spicy commander.
literally.
I like it.
This is literally Kadir, but a Naya. Like,
This is
I think
Kadir,
the
but he's a
difference is-
populist.
I still think Kurdur is still better in a sense.
Oh, yeah.
If you're
for
just into
that
the go.
strategy.
For
Yeah,
that
for that
strategy,
strategy.
Kurdur is better, but Kit Kanto is not a pushover.
No,
any
especially
sense.
because she's in the colors to play all the untappers each turn, like
Mhm.
Drum
Yeah.
Bellower and
Freaking Seedboard Muse.
Seedboard Muse.
This character in flavor goes, hey, if you beat the shit out of that guy, I'll invite you to the party. So then the creature gets really hyped up because he got an invite, and then he goes to punch the guy to his left. That's very funny to me.
All right.
All right, so
What are
is
we
that
thinking
all
about?
5 commanders?
Yeah.
That's all 5. So 3.
yeah.
yeah.
So I don't think there's a
Banger.
weak one out
Yeah.
of them,
Yeah, like A+.
which is nice.
Yeah, there's not
I
a
think
weak
the
one,
one
and
who's-
each one does their own unique thing, which is great.
All right.
Yeah.
After reading each one of them and hearing a little bit about each family, what family do you think you're a part of now?
Maestros, still.
Brokers.
I'm either the Obscura or I'm the Brokers, but I think I'm Obscura still.
I'm definitely more leaning towards Brokers.
Shan is the one I'm interested to
Yeah,
hear.
you
which I
have the
think she
interesting
is.
choice.
The Ribbeteers were
I like both. Like, I can't decide. But like the thing is, like, I have 2 Naya decks, so like maybe I'll just get another Jund deck.
Not
That's
bad, yeah.
valid. Remember,
I
your
like-
first commander
I like-
deck was a
well-
Jund deck.
Also, I literally want to hear. I literally want to be like, who you playing? I'm playing Toolbox.
Toolbox,
and people are gonna be like,
baby.
the commander, or
Let me
you just
get
threw
my
cards
toolbox.
together.
Toolbox
My baby
commander.
toolbox.
Now,
Toolbox
you gotta-
commander needs
if
2
you
things
do,
now.
Shannon, if you do go with that commander deck, you've got to get a custom commander deck that is literally a toolbox.
Toolbox.
I will 3D print you one. I don't care how.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God. All right, we're going to continue.
Oh,
Yeah, so
yeah.
But all 5 commanders, strong
Solid.
showing. I like
Yeah,
them.
very strong show. I like it.
Commander, let's go. This is what I'm talking about. I gotta build a new cat deck then.
at all that power she carries with her. There's a lady that knows how to work a crowd.
Isn't there Renanceri the Insufferable that goes really nice with this deck?
If you call them the cat Beretti, they get real upset.
The cat Beretti.
No, I like how
Oh my god.
help trigger the alliance and boost the numbers of Jetmir.
Oh yeah, she
Everyone could
can.
use a hype man, especially with a scene.
She
of
can
violence.
trigger alliance real
If you ever
easily.
wish that
Yep.
perfect night on a town
Ooh,
never
yeah.
had to end, I think you'll find you'll have the time of your life living it up with the Cabaretti.
Also, you can give your own creatures +2/+2 and trample.
Who needs to leave when it's so
would
great?
You can goad
Wanna
yourself.
leave. That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, that's what
Ew.
Jetmir wants to know. No, really.
Oh yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun for the
Convinced.
for the
All right,
opponents.
so
It's fun
we
for
got
you though.
brokers, Obscura, Maestros, Riveteers, Cabaretti, anything else
I need
we
a
should know
suit
before we
with
move
that
along?
Maestro's
Well,
pinstriping.
word to
Yeah,
the
I'm
wise,
leaning
a
more
place like
towards the
New Capenna,
Riveteers,
you
I
never be
think.
careful when it comes to your valuables.
Big
Never
lift,
hurts to
big smash,
stash
be
something
strong,
away for a
hit
rainy
stuff.
day. You never know who you're gonna cross. Which brings us
Literally.
to a returning mechanic all the way from back in Lorwyn, Hideaway.
Yo!
Oh, the Hideaways are returning.
Hideaway!
Wiretapping. Oh yeah.
Hideaway 5. When this enchantment enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, exile one face down, then put the rest on the bottom in a random order.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you draw your first card during each of your draw steps, draw a card.
Nice.
Then if you have 9 or more cards in hand, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost.
Okay. All right.
You!
That is just good. That's a good one.
Omniscience
Now does
onto the
wait,
battlefield
wait,
for free.
Wait, so may play? Does play mean cast?
No,
No.
play means you play it. So, well, yeah. So here's the thing.
Which means you can't react to it with a counter spell.
No, you can.
Oh, it's so play
It says-
means cast, right?
Well, no, play means so that, like, let's say you looked at 5 lands. If you had 9 cards in hand, you could play the land. But if it is an actual card, so like an enchantment, an instant, or sorcery, a spell, something like that, you will have to pay. You don't have to pay the mana cost, but you do get to cast it for free.
Omniscience.
Yeah.
And then use the 9 cards in your hand. Off Omniscience.
Repeated value coming
I've
up
won with
and
Omniscience.
finding
I'm good.
dirt.
Nice. So on its own, you get
Also,
an extra card each
wiretapping.
turn, and if you
Great
complete
name.
the objective, you
Yeah.
can cast whatever you got squirreled away for free.
Always smart to have a little
So
something
wait,
extra up your sleeve, right?
Is there going to be another returning mechanic, or are they just going to do
Well,
5 guild mechanics?
Mr. J,
And
thanks
this
so
one.
much for giving us the inside scoop on the 5 families. And while we weigh our options a little, I think we're gonna head over and hear a little bit about the planeswalkers for this set and any special art treatments we might have going.
I
Yes.
No problem at all. You two watch yourselves
Yeah,
out there.
this
It's a
is gonna be-
dangerous place in the city.
I think we'll be all right.
I got your back if you got mine.
No doubt.
See you, Jay.
That was Elsbeth on the wall.
Well, jeepers. look
Whatever
at
hotel
this.
they're at is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like how the lights
This
and
is Lauren
vases are the 5
Vaughn.
colors of
She's
magic.
a creative
That's
producer
totally on
at
purpose.
Wizards of the Coast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Becca, Joe, it's so
I
good
love
to
her
see both
outfit.
of you.
It's so good to see you.
Yeah,
So
me
it
too.
sounds
It's just missing a
like
long
you
cigarette
got
that wouldn't
rundown
passe on
the
the
five
YouTube.
families.
Got it.
But I'm gonna guess.
No, it has to be a
you're
cigarette with a
still
cigarette
wondering
holder.
Yeah,
So-
long
what
cigarette.
is the story all about here on New Capenna?
Yes. I mean, with the 5 crowd families in play, I imagine there's plenty of tension, but I'm curious, what got them all at each other's throats?
Well, there's been a really big change to the status quo on New
Drugs.
Capenna, and that's in the competition over the Halo trade.
Halo, you say?
Yes, Halo is a mysterious, magical resource that pretty much fuels the entire plane. You can use it to power machines, to craft magic items, to enhance spell casting, and you can even
Elspeth's
serve it
sword.
up as a refreshment. Just like
Elspeth's
on our
sword
preview
being
card.
powered by angel cocaine.
Halo Fountain. 2 in a white, 4 in
I
a
love
Create
that
a one-one
artwork so
citizen.
That
much.
shocked me.
Hey, draw a card. Oh, and you win the
I'd
game.
love to see a brilliant
Wait, hold up, pause. What?
1, tap an untapped creature you control, create a 1/1 citizen. 2 white, tap, untap 2 tap creatures you control, draw a card. 5 white, tap, untap 15 tapped creatures you control, you win the game.
Where are you gonna get 15? This is, you can cast it. Oh, so you could have 15 creatures on board, go to combat, swing with all of them, activate this at instant speed, win the
And
game.
win the game.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Also, white card draw.
It is.
It creates a green and white
Reliable?
citizen token, which is weird.
Reliable. So actually, you swing with, you only need one creature to get the hollow fountain going. Also, that borderless art, by the way.
Halo fountain, more like hollowed fountain. That's another
Really,
card
Jasper?
name for those of you who don't know card names.
Good job, Anastasia. Oh, I'm not going to pronounce that.
Ovenikova and Dominic Mayer.
They look awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm really digging this
Yeah.
borderless treatment.
I'm digging the entire set in total. Solid, especially because it's mono white, and mono white really needs this.
Ooh,
Eventually, Mono White's gonna not stop eating things, and we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna be like, okay, that's good. That's enough slices.
Families do too.
Exactly. I mean, they really pull out all the stops for this this party on New Capenna.
5 and
I mean,
untapped 15
Halo, I
tapped
guess,
creatures you
that's
control.
important.
Where are we gonna get 15
Throwing it
creatures?
around,
Tokens.
that's just
Tokens.
flexing on them.
I've never had 15
Hey,
creatures on board at
I mean,
once.
that's basically the
have.
problem in a nutshell.
Must be
Ultimately,
nice.
There's just not enough to
Ooh.
go around, and that's starting to be a real problem for New Capenna.
Become a Halo saleswoman.
Yep.
Done.
Don't do it.
All right, that explains
Sorry about
what's
that.
going on locally.
I had a little
but
guess.
What gets our multiverse cast of planeswalkers involved in here?
Well, this set, our main character is Elsbeth Terrell. So we
Here you
last
go,
saw
Shen.
her
Here's your girl.
escaping from the
Hi,
underworld
Godslayer.
and
How you
returning
been?
to Falco.
Haven't seen you since
She's here for
Theros.
2 reasons.
Again.
First, because her good friend Ajani believes this is her long-lost home plane. And second, because there's evidence that New Capenna survived a Phyrexian incursion.
Whoa, okay. So
Oh,
is this the
yeah.
first time we've seen her come back home?
Yes, it is. Before now, Elsbeth's only memories of her home plane was in a Phyrexian dungeon where she was held as a child. So this is really her first time to get out and experience and see New Capenna. And to celebrate her homecoming, let's take a look at her new card.
Elspeth Resplendent. 3 white for a 5 loyalty legendary planeswalker Elspeth. She has a +1 of
said mono
choose
white.
up to 1 target creature, put a 1/1 counter, and a counter from among flying, first strike, lifelink, or vigilance. on it.
What?
A -3 of look at the top 7 cards of your library.
Okay.
You may put a permanent card with a mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield with a shield counter on it. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And a -7 of create 5 3/3 white angel creature tokens with
That
flying.
is.
Hey.
Okay, so we're going to go back to the card real quick. I feel she is a little underwhelming.
She could put shield counters on artifacts. What do you mean?
I mean,
Okay,
her +1 and -3 is good. Her all, yeah, is a little underwhelming.
Unfortunately, that's true.
For 5
So-
mana, I agree.
so here's the thing. So it's choose up to 1 target creature, which means you can always plus her whether you have creatures or not. So that's the first. Second, they always do this with Wizards. Wizards, one complaint I got for you. I'm sorry about this. Her card does not match what she does in the story, which is her normal thing. She beats the piss out of people, and I love it. In this
Yeah.
one, and she works with the Maestros, but in this, she clearly wants to be with the brokers.
Yeah, because she does counters. Yeah, wow.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, no, she
Wizards.
she slots right into the broker's deck.
Which,
But
which
again-
she was on Bant when the Alara set was out. Like that, that was her thing. So yeah, it makes sense to keep her card wise there.
But they
5
could have
mana-
modified the story to make her hang out with the brokers, not the maestros.
Realistically, the best thing you could hope for is realistically, she comes out and then she cheats something out that's a permanent from the top 7. That is mana value 3 or less.
It's all
It's a
right.
really narrow pool. It's
Yeah.
a really narrow pool. I feel like she could have been a little bit stronger, and her ult is very, very lackluster. My personal
Oh,
opinion.
absolutely.
They're not even angels
But
with
her art,
flying
though.
vigilant. No,
Her
the
art's
art,
great.
10 out of 10 on the art.
Ardo.
hmm
So, do you notice how her name does not have a comma in it?
Her last name's Elspeth Resplendent.
No, her last name is Tariel. We know that for a fact.
Tyrael. Yeah, here's her name.
So,
Is that a
is that a
typing
nod
error?
to something? Is that a nod to something?
Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe.
I hope. Listen.
My-
all right,
my
no, hold up.
personal-
All right, so.
We can discuss this afterwards. My personal headcanon is that she is the reincarnation of Sarah. Not likely. Not likely. I want to go on the record and say not likely.
I hope
and a
not.
value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield with a shield counter on it. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And a -7 of create 5. 3/3.
I will say,
Special creature tokens
She is
with
only
mine.
3 turns from
Yeah,
ulting,
so
though,
she's fitting
which
into the
is
swanky
pretty
party
solid.
theme.
2 turns if you're
Alrighty.
brazen.
We had so much fun with the costuming. on
Or
the
if you
set.
say already have
Deco themes and aesthetics,
Broker's
combine
Ascendancy
them with
out, which can
fantasy
proliferate at the end of
elements
turn.
and armor to make a look for someone like Elsbeth that's
I mean,
professional, but
doubling
also
season. Wait,
practical.
doubling season. Yeah,
So
'cause that fits in
you've seen
Broker's
here
colors.
All 3 pieces. We have
Yeah, that fits in
3
Broker's
versions
colors.
of her art.
There's
Oh.
free art.
Borderless art and her Art Deco versions.
Oh,
Well,
the
hello.
Art Deco is so cool. Yeah, the borderless, she's starting to look like an angel. She's starting to look like a real angel there.
Yeah.
If that's the style of the borderless, of this like sort of like super flat, shallow depth of field Art Deco hype, I live for. No, remember when borderless cards were just like the extended versions of cards? Not anymore.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
I will say,
Yeah,
I'm
Tom
super-
Roberts, man. You hit the nail on the head with this one, dude. Great freaking design.
I love the Art Deco frame. That is so
Yeah.
cool
I
looking.
like it too.
I love that.
There were out of these 3 cards, there's not an art I hate.
Mwah!
There's not one I don't that I don't hate or dislike. I like all 3. I
The
really
Art
do.
Deco frame has a lot of negative
By the way,
space on it.
you notice how she's got like
Yeah.
gold colored stockings on? That's not stockings, it's chainmail.
It's fishnet
The armor-
chainmail.
The armor of the plane is stylized to be clothing, which I know is gonna stick in Jasper's fur.
So people on Zimt just died of bullet wounds. I don't think you understand. They didn't wear
but
armor.
yeah.
They were just tough.
Super cool artwork, which means
You gotta do all 3 of
Vivian
them.
and Ob Nicholas, who we all know are both on the plane,
Bob Nicholas.
are gonna have these as well.
You right.
Show me someone else. Show me someone else. Gimme.
I'll just have to make
4
4 commander decks. There you go. Boom, perfect.
Solved. Problem solved. So I should also mention that her Art Deco version has a foil etch variant, so you should be on the lookout for that one.
Foil
So there you
etched?
go.
No.
Oh, no.
Nut.
Yes, please.
Bling it
Now,
out.
Even if Elspeth looks as if she fits in,
Hey, that'll be
this
out in
world
time
is
for,
still completely
Jan's
unfamiliar
birthday,
to
so
her.
keep that in mind.
Without anyone else to turn to, she realizes she's going to need to climb up the family ladder in order to get the answers that she's after about her history, about the Phyrexian incursion. And she ends up working with Lord Xander and the Maestros.
Okay, at least they call it out.
Seems like an odd matchup for someone as upstanding and knightly as Elspeth is.
Yep.
Yo, she beat somebody with a
Very
piece
true.
of
But
rebar.
Xander is the one
in one of
with
the chapters.
historical
Jesus
knowledge of the
Christ,
plane.
what a boss.
She
Yeah,
needs
she-
to
she
uncover
make-
the
she
truth
makes
about the
ships,
Phyrexian
like,
invasion for
a
reasons
spear
that may be becoming
and beats the
apparent.
crap
So
out of
for now,
the
she's willing to work
Maestros.
with him as long as he doesn't try and force her to cross
pretty
her own
great.
moral boundaries. And for Xander's part, he needs her help keeping the peace between the families, because not only is the competition over Halo ramping up, but there's the presence of a new demonic mob boss in town known as the Adversary.
Is it Ob Nicholas?
Little mystery going on. I like it.
Yeah, what family is he in?
It might be a mystery to Xander, but to our players, they will know him better as Ob Nicholas.
Oh, check it out.
Last time we saw your ass, you go. "Oh!"
Is that his normal art?
You gotta show up. That's what I'm saying.
Rye, you got what you asked for. He's in a pinstripe suit.
Mom Nicholas.
I don't think he likes it, but I do.
Yeah.
He is out here stunting on him. He's dressing the part. I mean, someone's got to rock those pinstripes.
Oh, we saw our chance and we took it. Now, the good news for Elsbeth is that Ob Nicholas is not the only other visitor to New Capenna. She has an ally in the nature-loving planeswalker,
Vivi.
Vivian Reed.
Vivi, the only green planeswalker I like.
Ooh, look at that art.
Okay, I didn't know there
Man,
was
she
that
looks
much
so
here.
cool.
Yeah, I
God.
love. I
Well,
freaking
we
love
also
that
had a
art.
lot of fun with her costume.
Oh, that
This
coat.
idea of
Yeah.
a ranger
I want
and
that
putting them
coat.
into this setting with a hard-boiled detective look onto her costuming, trying to reimagine what our planeswalkers look like every time they visit a new world.
Yeah, this outfit is doing it for me. I mean, the long coat, the mini belts, the kind of flight attendant hat.
There's just a lot going on that I
Vivian
absolutely
Reed,
love.
Private Eye.
Detective, what is the case she's trying to crack?
So she's also got some leads on what Phyrexia is planning, which gets her to join forces with Elsbeth. And before long,
And?
they are caught up between the war between the families, trying to protect a girl named Giada. Who
It's
has the
Giada,
power
okay.
To produce Halo.
I thought it was
Oh.
Giada.
I
Wait, she can make
come
Halo?
on, man. That's
Yes.
her public enemy number one. That's
Oh,
everybody
she's
going,
she's just like
everybody's
a
there
little
right
sister
there.
from Bioshock.
Exactly. Yes. Very much so.
Good enough.
So what is
Actually,
it?
yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Halo? I mean, we saw it earlier. It can win you the game. So I mean, we know it has the potential
Halo just wins the
to
game.
do some things.
As far as everyone in New Capenna is concerned, it's really just this very awesome magical power-up. But
It's
full
very
potential
cool
is
juice.
still a little bit of a mystery, and Elsbeth and the others discover that it is an angel essence, and that it was used to defend against the previous Phyrexian invasion. So our planeswalkers are hopeful that it might help them out in the battles to come.
That sounds like some real good news for all the
Angel
multiverses.
dust
Get
versus
Halo going and
Cosmos
all your
Elixir.
Other things and dare I say it, maybe Eldrazi? Oh.
Shut
Bring
up!
'em
Don't
back.
even say their name.
No.
The angels
Don't even
that are
joke
turning
about that.
juice.
Well, it's a literal angel juice.
I think it's angel juice.
Even the guys behind the camera are like, "Shut up."
Okay, all right. So this sounds like some good news for the multiverse.
Yes, it's definitely a good sign. And if it has piqued your interest, you can check out the full story for Streets of New Capenna over on
Already
the
read
Magic
it.
website.
Solid.
now.
I really
love
enjoyed it.
And I keep
10 out of 10.
an eye on those Halo reserves. They might be useful moving forward. But for now, why don't I show you some of the new card treatments that you can expect to find when you start opening packs.
Notice how we did not get Vivian or Obnixilus for their cards.
We have our box topper, Gala Greeters.
Gala Greeters. One in a
Oh!
green for a 1/1
Ooh.
creature, elf druid.
That's a North America promo.
Is a very
Wait.
powerful card.
They
Which
specify
means
North
there's
America.
different promos in different countries.
That's not
Gallagher is
him.
1 in a green for a 1/1 elf druid. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Create a tapped treasure, you gain 2 life, or put a +1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters.
Okay.
So you could just,
2 mana.
assuming you have another
interesting.
card in your hand that costs 1 mana, you could probably get like an elf on the board, get Gallagher a Land of War elves on the board, and then
Now, realistically, this is only going
1/1
to trigger
counter.
3 times. This is going to only trigger 3 times a turn.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, if you're running like a deck
good.
that's like gain like create a 1/1 like mentor. What's that one card that's like whenever you gain life, pay 1 mana, and another creature enters the battlefield. There are a couple cards that do that.
Mm.
So
I mean, I could slot this in literally in
There's a couple.
Ardrix and Devon, get
like
benefit out of this every turn.
reverse mentor of the meek.
Yeah. I mean, it works. I think it's cool. I mean, 2 mana for a 1/1 that on the turn it's going to swing can be a 2/2 or get you additional mana if you're short on lands.
Yeah, I mean, I like
You
it.
know, it's definitely
The fact that it's a North American promo makes me nervous because I might just have to buy like a
Totally.
Brazilian card or something that I really like. Who knows? I have
And this is our
fears.
first ever regionalized promo. So every region it's printed in is going to get its own art based off of the idea of a nostalgic celebration from a historical boom time period.
Oh,
So
That's
this is
cool.
for the
All right.
North America English release, and you can keep an eye out during spoiler season for previews of the art from the other parts of the world.
How about our 5 crime families, though? I mean, I can't imagine they'd miss the chance to show off without some of their own fancy treatments.
Very much so. Every 3-color card in our set, each of one of them tied to one of our crime families, is available in our Golden Age treatment.
Ooh, that is
Oh, they
epic.
released the secret
Oh,
layer for this.
hello!
Drew inspiration from
Oh, that
Hello.
Xander.
Deco in that frame
Xyataurus,
design, and
frightening.
cards will also come
Yo.
with extra gold. If you want to double down on it, you will probably be interested in the Gilded treatment, featuring a 3D gold hot stamp.
What?
Yes, sign me up.
That's cool.
The Xyataur is
no.
gonna be like $60.
these are gonna be some chase cards.
Yo,
Wizards,
they all look awesome too.
Wizards, you can't keep doing this.
Just a little gold on top.
Oh my goodness, Lauren! This
They were like,
looks
"Damn, people really
amazing.
like etched
I can't wait
foils."
to
And Matt,
bang
hold
out
my beer.
commander deck with some of these. You know how I do.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited.
Hold
I mean,
my
I saw
angel,
Jetmir in
or
that.
hold my halo.
Yeah, you know. Well, thank you so much for keeping us up to speed.
Yeah, thanks, Lauren. This was great.
Is there
I'm
anything
so
else?
happy
Are we
to.
done?
Why don't
Alright,
we
is this-
all go meet up with Jay? And
Hey,
then
no.
we'll figure
Remember
out-
last time they had an after
Okay.
credit scene and they like
They're
terrified us.
doing more. Especially because we do know there is a certain somebody
well,
on
everyone,
Capenna.
It sounds like it's just about time to choose a family, raise a glass, and live the high life in New Capenna.
Where's that glass?
Oh, about that. Personally, I'm thinking for me, Cabaret.
Ooh, great choice. Love that for you.
Little party life at home. What are you thinking?
Me, I'm thinking the Riveteers. You know, we get in there, we brawl a little bit, we get things done.
I'm definitely going with the Obscura. They know everything that's happening in New Capenna.
I'm feeling some disrespect.
What's going on?
I'm all about those maestros. If I'm doing that
Thank you.
assassinating,
Thank you.
do it in style.
Awesome.
Love that.
Now, the only one who's been disrespected is
Whatever
me.
family you end up picking,
Listen.
make sure you grab New Capenna. It's out in pre-release
You're
April
valid.
22nd on Magic Online and Magic Arena April 28th, and in stores everywhere April 29th.
All right, until next
That- oh,
time. and
shoot, that's
remember,
like in
family
2
means
weeks.
Business.
Yep.
Bye.
15 days to be precise.
Give me.
Ooh,
You
yeah, we
know
got
what I
something.
want.
Right?
Show me him.
Okay.
Where is my boy?
Where's Deli and Dash?
Deli and Dash would never join this.
There he is.
Oh, Urbrass
Heretic.
Praetor. 3 red for a legendary creature 4/4 Phyrexian Praetor with haste. The beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. The beginning of each
Sexy.
opponent's upkeep, the next time they would draw a card this turn, instead they exile the top card of their library. They may play it this turn.
Huh.
Wait, what? Next time they would
That's
draw this card.
So underwhelming.
No, there's definitely a way you can make that second effect incredibly dirty.
I mean,
So
compared to
it's-
compared to Vorinclex and Jin Gitaxias, he's awful.
Oh no! See, I wish he said you may play it this turn at the bottom line. Ugh.
Okay, well, so here's the thing. Yes, he is a little underwhelming from Vorinclex or Jin Gitaxias, but the card that he exiles from the players who would draw, they don't draw a card. He denies the card draw, and if the card is not something they can play, they lose that card for the game.
They only lose it on their turn, though, which means people who are doing instant speed, card draw, Mystic Remora, Rhystic Study, which are the 2 most well-known things for card draw in the set, he doesn't affect them at all.
Right, but like not everyone's always playing blue.
I mean, yeah, but still, I think it's like, hey, I was gonna draw this. I was probably gonna draw and play this card anyway. It's so they're. I know. No, it's a use it or lose it situation. So like, it's kind of like it's like, hey, you draw into a card that like, say, I want to use this next turn, but not right now. I want to set. You can no longer set up for your plays anymore with Urbrask on the board.
He hoses control players.
You can no longer
Oh, he
hold back
absolutely
answers because those answers just get exiled.
Yeah, he's you know what he's great at? He's great at for the people who tutor on end step.
So he's really like he encourages people to play cards as fast as possible from the top of the deck. I'm like, I see what they were going for, and I feel like if he's one of those cards that like, yeah, on paper he's like meh, but once you like have him on board and you're like playing around him, you're like, fuck, dude, all my answers are exiled and I have nothing to hold back. The answer is that the Urbrask player just needs to be faster than you.
Pretty much.
Which you're playing Urbrask.
I'm sorry. It's just. I'm sorry.
I don't
it's just
disagree.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
disagree.
just-
He is lackluster.
especially from what we had with Jin Gitaxias and Vorinclex,
Oh,
who
yeah.
were monstrous, scary. He'll be scary in like pre-release, maybe a little bit in standard. In EDH, he does next to nothing.
No, I'm telling you, there's a way to break him.
There is.
I'm gonna say
definitely
this
a way.
right now. I'm gonna say this right now. Vorinclex and Jin Gitaxias are seen as commanders. He'll be in 99s, but he'll never be a commander. At least not a good
I can
one.
agree.
Unfortunate.
I can agree with
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. He's fantastic in Prosper.
that. Oh yeah, Prosper freaking loves him.
Prosper loves him.
Because-
You now get a card at upkeep and a card at... Because he doesn't hose your draws. He only hoses your opponent's draws.
Yep.
But again, the biggest problem for me
you
is he's
draw
only
and you
during-
exile. Oh no,
I mean,
he
he's
still
strong
does the
and
thing.
like prosper, but like where else?
All right. So you know how Vornklex and Jingataxis were still the theme of like I get double something, you get half of something. Orbrask is still that theme of like, hey, I'm drawing a card, then I'm exiling a card, and you're only doing one of those things. So it still follows that macro cycle of double thing, half a thing.
Again, you're not going to see, in my personal opinion, you won't really see him as a commander. There's going to be people who build around him. I completely
I'm
understand
going
that.
to give it a shot.
But I have no problem putting him in a deck. He is a 5-mana 4/4 with haste, which is fine. Like the 1 mono red deck that I have that you would think he'd fit in, I'm not putting him in.
Right.
Adamaro cares about the number of cards in your hand. He literally stops what Adamaro wants to do.
Yeah, he's definitely a non.
I think it's gonna be really good against like, in like slow burn commander games where like the answer is like, hey, I need to be on my upkeep. I need to do something, but I think Urbrask will upset a great number of people in most games that he's in, because it's no longer a game of like, do you feel lucky, punk? Well, do ya? Do you have a counterspell in hand? I know you didn't just draw a counterspell because you can't draw cards.
Or it's you drew a counterspell on your turn. I just won't play anything.
Yeah, because it's because I get to see the card when you exile it.
I'll say this. On paper, he's extremely disappointing. I have to see him in a game before I make a final.
Yeah, I like him. Agree. I think he's got insane potential.
But
maybe I'm just copium. Maybe I'm just huffing copium right now.
He looks phenomenal.
Oh, the art looks awesome.
I want to. All right.
Those blades on his arms are threatening.
Keep playing the video. I want to see if he's got an extended art or something.
Probably not.
That's creepy. Oh, nothing? Oh, well. Everyone, thanks for watching our reaction video to the Streets of New Capenna. What? I'm sure someone on the internet will definitely decipher that at some point, but
oh yeah,
that's not something we can do right now. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching our reaction video to the Streets of New Capenna. What's this video called?
This is the Magic Has Grown Up on the Streets of New Capenna. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We are the cast and crew of Magic the Dungeoning. I am joined today by Ryan.
Hello.
Shannon.
Hi.
Jasper.
Hello.
And of course, I'm Will. Make sure you guys check out all the rest of our videos on our YouTube channel. Check us out anywhere you can find our podcast, and make sure you're hitting us up at twitch.tv/Magic The Dungeoning, where we're playing Waterdeep Dragon Heist every other Sunday, and we're preparing for season 2 of Magic The Dungeoning.
Have a good night, everybody, and stay fresh.
Peace.
Hope you're part of the family.
Get that halo.